DJ D, baby,
This is a Mixxboss exclusive world premiere. Mixxbosses.
Hey all, this is DJ D. I'm here for Radio 2IDJ, Lady Spinsters, Wall-to-Wall Records, Chicka Jeans, Club World 360, Mixxbosses Radio, and of course, the entire Mixxbosses worldwide network. But right now, we have a very special call on the line. I am live and direct with Chuck Taylor right now. How are you doing?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm blessed to be here, and, it's a pleasure to be on the line with you, man. And like I said, I'm definitely soaking in all the love I'm getting from the record and, every DJ out there, so it's a pleasure.
Definitely very excited to be able to chat to you today, so thank you for your time.
Oh yeah, no problem.
All right, so what I want to do first is let our listeners and viewers out there know and find out a little bit more about you and who you are. So let them know, who is Chuck Taylor?
Well, a little bit about myself, I'm just a small country boy from, VA. I'm from, it's a small part of Virginia, but, I've come a long way with, with music, and, I always had a passion for music, and, I started playing when I was 8, and, growing up in the church and playing for different bands and stuff, I just, started working on my own stuff, and I linked up with Wide World, the label, MP3 Wax, special shout out to them, and, it's definitely been a ride, because to come from, a small area and to meet, celebrities and performing from the people that actually like the music. So, I'm blessed to be where I am right now.
Oh, no doubt. How did you actually break into the music scene?
Well, I actually broke into the music scene linking up with a good friend of mine, and he actually, records me and produces a lot of, the music you're hearing. And together, and the more people, we make up the hit team. And my friend Ryan, I met him coming out of Virginia. I went down to school to Atlanta in I would say 05, graduated 07. I got my recording engineering degree, and I met him at a studio. And we kicked it off and vibed, and just ended up making beats with each other every day in music. And we laugh all the time because now, we're recording vocals and doing a lot more crazier stuff in the studio. But without him, I wouldn't have met my management team and, like I said, Wide World, the label, MP3 Wax, and those guys. So, it's definitely, it's like I said, it's a ride. And like I said, I'm honored to be around what I am. And like I said, without him, I wouldn't really be where I am right now, I would say. It's a lot of different people I could shout out, but I would say him because without him, I wouldn't have met, my management team, and they wouldn't have believed in me to get where I am right now. So that's my leeway into the game with my best friend Ryan.
Oh, I love that. That's great. And what about in terms of your musical influences? Who are some of the artists that have influenced what you do?
Some of the idols, it's good you say that. I mean, I grew up around my pops and my uncles, so, they played a lot of old records all the time, and, I got an ear for real music, and, with that being said, I look at pioneers like, for me, it would be Prince, Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could go on, Al Green, Earth, Wind & Fire, groups and people that, you felt where they were coming from when they sung a song, or you could tell they went through a situation and made you feel where they came from. So that's what I want to do with my music.
So we're talking real music, right?
Yeah. I want to do that. And I try to incorporate, it ain't got to be the same stuff, but, I respect any artist that can, get through to somebody. You ain't got to like my genre of music, but you could be like, man, I really felt what he was coming to on that song, or, I could tell that he was feeling it some type of way. And, people respect that. So I'm blessed to have a following like I have right now.
No, definitely. And I've got to say thank you and props to that because, there is a little bit of a gap in music these days for that sort of stuff. So thank you for bringing it.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm going to try my best to keep on bringing it and keep my fans and my followers happy with what I'm doing.
No, definitely. So have you had a most memorable gig or tour?
I guess my show in Vegas we did, with, the band I'm working with now. I have a lot of, members on my team that, you know, they play for me, but they play for professional people as well. And, you know, it was our first real main live show all together. And then, I mean, the chemistry was crazy. And like I said, Vegas by itself is definitely, you know, a place everybody has to go at least once in their life, I think, because this place is amazing. And, you know, and they accepted what I was doing. You know, they actually seen and, you know, felt the movement out there. We got a lot of love, so big shout out to Vegas, man. That was one of my memorable moments I'll never forget, man. We rocked out and, you know, got love, and Vegas was awesome. So.
Definitely, I've got to get myself down that way. Definitely, I need to check that one out.
Oh yeah.
So, what's around the corner for Chuck Taylor?
Oh man, I guess I don't even know what's around the corner for Chuck Taylor. I take it one day at a time, and as long as God's blessed me to get up, you know, you say I give it my all. But you know, we got a retreat coming up in Charlotte. It's going to be big. We're definitely doing a retreat in Atlanta. But, I mean, we've been moving. We've been hitting up, you know, we've done Texas, California, New Orleans, Tampa, Orlando. You know, I could go on Alabama. We've done Mississippi.
That's crazy.
You know, we're going to North Carolina. I mean, we've been moving, man. Big shout out to California, man. California was awesome, too. So, I mean, we definitely, what we're doing is making a movement and definitely hand in the hand, you know, each person that we meet, because we want to touch everybody, so we moving, man.
Definitely, and hopefully you'll make it down under in Australia one day.
Oh yeah. We're gonna link up. Like I said, I appreciate you having the interview with me, man. I definitely don't mind speaking to anybody that wants to know about Chuck Taylor. And I appreciate your interest in what I'm doing.
No, definitely, and I'm really excited. We're going to play a couple of your tracks right about now. So coming up is the show, and also You Heard. What can you tell us about those tracks?
I mean, the track that You Heard, man, is definitely a scenario on, you know, we've all been talked about, you know, eventually some point in our lives. But, you know, it's basically, you know, he say or, you know, she said that, you know, I heard that she wasn't doing this. Or, you know, it could be any type of those he say, she say scenarios. So I took that and got the energy off the record. And, you know, I just went in, you know, the first thing off my head, and I put the scenario of, you know, what you heard, you know, he said, she say, and basically said, forget that. You hearing it from me. You hearing it direct. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So forget what you heard. You're hearing it live right here. So, you know, enough.
Exactly. That's something that everybody can relate to.
Oh yeah. And more people are clinging to the record. And like I say, the show record is the latest, the newest one we've dropped in. We definitely switched it up a little bit as far as the, you know, the tempo and the mood of the record. But, you know, so it's a track you can ride to. It's, you know, it caters more to the ladies. You know, they're loving it. And they're liking that record as well. It's just as much as you heard. So I'm thankful, man. They're liking what I'm doing.
Definitely. And we're loving the show. That's one that's coming up first, straight after our interview. But before we cut to those two tracks, where can our listeners and viewers find you online?
You can definitely find me on, you can download all my music on MP3 Wax. That's www.mp3waxx.com. I mean, all my followers and everybody listening, you check me out at Chuck Taylor Live on Instagram, Chuck Taylor Live on Twitter. You know, I don't change up anything. It's just like you said, no underscore Chuck Taylor. And then just, you know, add live at the end, and there you go. I'll follow back.
Loving that. Let's check that out, peeps. And also, finally, any shout-outs for anyone out there?
Man, big shout-out to, you know, you for even having me on the line. Big shout-out to my team, Wild World, the label. Big shout-out to MP3 Wax. And like I said, all the followers and all the people I met this far, man, big salute to y'all, because without y'all, you know, I wouldn't be here either. So, you know, I'm prayed up, and, you know, I hope y'all enjoy the journey, yeah.
No doubt. And a big shout out from me going out to Sherry and the Lady Spinsters. Thank you for hooking this one up. So thanks so much for your time today, Chuck.
Thank you, man. And like I said, I appreciate you having me. And everybody, like I said, follow me. I follow Black. And, you know, I hope you have a blessed night. And like I said, it's a movement, man. Chuck Taylor, rockstar lifestyle. Let's get it.
That's it. Here we go with You Heard and the show.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This your man, Chuck Taylor. Big shout out to DJ D. Mixxbosses, all the Lady Spinsters DJs, man. I salute y'all. It's definitely been a pleasure linking with y'all. I know we're going to do some more work in the future, y'all. So definitely check the whole movement out with Twitter, Instagram, and like I say, DJ D, you doing your thing, baby. Salute. Wild World, the ladies. Let's go.
Chuck Taylor, the hit team. We need some freaks tonight. Bring them to the floor. Girl, just drop it low. Pick it up, put on a show. We need some freaks tonight. Bring them to the floor. Girl, just drop it low. Pick it up, come get this dough. We need some freaks.
You're in the mix with the boss.
Hit team. I heard you just hit a lick out of me. Go with some of them beats. Niggas jumping in the mall. Got a couple new fit with a brand new beat. That's what you heard for what you heard. I heard you was back in the street. I heard you was toting that heat. Heard you was bringing about 100 things back every week. That's what you heard for what you heard. I heard you moved out the hood. I heard you was living real good. Heard you bought a new old school man with a leather in the roof. That's what you heard for what you heard. I heard you got popped by the vice. I heard you got 20 by the life. I heard you was snitching on the word on the block and shit. Everything right. That's what you heard for what you heard. What you heard for what you heard. What you heard.